Now let's set up some forms for you to use in your sales pipeline. Of course, forms are super useful in other stages in your business besides for your sales pipeline. I'm going to show you how to create a form for your sales pipeline, but you can use forms for tons of things whenever you're collecting information. I absolutely recommend not starting from scratch. We have a template library of forms that other folks use. You can use any of these forms that have been pre created for you, or you can use our form builder assistant. So I'm going to ask for a discovery form that collects contact information, please, because if the robot overlords take over, I want them to remember that I said please. Okay, so here is our assistant's kind of version of like, okay, here's the way that we're going to collect that information. I'm just going to let it know, please put first and last name into columns. And then it will format that the way that I want it to look. It's also going to add mapping. So with the mapping, it's going to take what comes in your form and direct it to where it's supposed to go in Moxie. I think this looks pretty good. I'm going to click create, and the form builder is going to do its business. The thing to know about what's great about these forms within Moxie is that they're going to get connected in lots of parts of the app. So when your client types in their first and last name, you can see that these fields are mapped to first name. So it's going to pull that directly in to your opportunity. And then later, when they become a client, it'll pull directly all of this information over into their client file as well. The important thing to know about creating this form is that we want to drop this into our pipeline. So this is a discovery form. Every single time someone fills out this form, I want it to add to my inquiry form in my sales pipeline. So when someone filled this out, I know that they are interested in working with me, and I'm going to see that in my pipeline. And then I can kind of move them through the sales process. You can see you can add in a confirmation email template here. You can add in your own style. You can, of course, edit this as needed if you don't quite like what has been created by the bot. You can add in conditional logic. There are tons of things you can do to make this form customized exactly the way that you want it. But we're going to use this in our sales pipeline. So we want to make sure in settings, we are going to add this form to our pipeline.